Welcome to Trojan TV. I'm Matt.
And I'm Elena.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited for the talent show.
I'm excited to see all the different acts.
Me too. Let's get right into this week's events and announcements to find out all the details. The talent show tryouts will begin the week of February 13th. Sign up in the cafeteria to audition. Auditions will be held in Mrs. Abell's choir room during resource. The tryout dates are February 14th for instruments, February 16th for dance, February 22nd will be vocal auditions. Any other acts will be February 24th. If a snow day, makeup auditions will be held on February 28th. Please direct all questions to Mrs. Taglauer in room 805. Some of our 8th graders walked down and helped at Cherry Knoll. We caught up with Chloe and Marilyn for more on the story.
Wyatt, you just passed. Oh,
Wyatt?
Cherry Knoll and East Middle School put on a program to give the students an early experience of teaching.
Well, first of all, I love working with kids, and any extra help that the teachers could get from me or any other students would be great. And Cherry Knoll is just an overall great school, and it's a good learning opportunity too.
I decided to do teacher cadets because I love working with small kids, and also my brother has Down syndrome, so I've always had practice taking care of him, and I thought it would be fun to do it with other kids.
with the basketball hoops.
The Student Cadet Program doesn't just benefit Cherry Knoll, but also the students at East.
There are lots of benefits from a program like this, and I'll talk about benefits for East Middle School students, but I think there's a huge benefit for our students at Cherry Knoll as well. For East Middle School students, the benefit is that early exposure to the teaching profession, to learn what it's like to provide instruction, not just in math and reading, but really daily routines and how to be a learner, but also to learn what it's like to be an adult that cares for other people.
Cadets have many different responsibilities that the teachers assign.
So the cadet teachers range, they have a lot of different responsibilities when they come down here. Anything from working directly one-on-one or maybe with a small group of students to the behind-the-scenes paperwork and making copies and cutting things out and that sort of thing. We also have other students who go outside and maybe play with the kids, help them with social skills, those friendship skills, really teaching them things that not always a teacher can get through to them as easily. It's more of someone closer to their level that they're willing to respond to.
This has been Chloe and Marilyn reporting for Trojan TV.
Remember 8th grade, you will be going to the State Theater Thursday to see Hidden Figures. Bring a water bottle. Drinks won't be provided. The 8th grade and the 9th grade orientation night is at Central High School on February 28th from 6:30 to 8:30 in the auditorium. Don't forget that East is offering free after-school tutoring for math and reading. See your counselor for more details. The car line continues to present challenges for administration. Here's Rachel and Emma with the story.
Despite many pleas from admin, the EMS car line continues to be a safety concern for students.
The biggest thing that we can do is to make sure that we're dropping off at the curb.
Well, the biggest safety concern I see is every once in a while we'll have someone drop off their child in the cars, and especially when it's dark this time of year. It's difficult to see. I have seen a couple of close calls, so we just really want to avoid that.
Last year, administrators sent out the new car line procedures, but the rules have failed to be followed.
Last year, we asked parents to just make sure they were minding the speed, not going too fast, and just real common courtesies of safe driving.
When parents are pulling up, everybody wants to drop their kids off right here, which is the closest shot to the door, especially in cold weather. But in reality, what we need is any time that you're pulled up next to the sidewalk, go ahead and hop out of the car. That's a good time to just get out of the car. You can get your hug and say, "I love you, Mom," or "I love you, Dad." Way back in the line.
Admin is asking that you drop your student off as soon as you reach the sidewalk.
This year, we have really stepped it up with having a more adult presence in the morning and even at the end of the day when we have car pickup. So we want to make sure that the drivers see that we're out here.
Administrators ask parents to be safe and follow the drop-off and pickup procedures. This has been Emma and Rachel reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. 8th graders, the last day to sign up and be paid fully to attend the Washington, D.C. trip is February 16th. To apply, visit the announcements tab on our website, the link. Also, those attending, please get your room assignment request to Mrs. Mackey by Friday the 17th. Girls basketball is underway with games on Mondays and Wednesdays here at East. Come out and support the team or look for live coverage of our games on our Trojan TV YouTube channel. Congratulations to Geography B winner Cole Harding and Alex Schwartz, the runner-up. Cole will move on to the state competition later this month. Mrs. Jones' art class has been making mold bowls. Here's Elise and Sophie with more on the story.
This week, Mrs. Jones' pottery students started a new activity where they use molds to create bowls.
The activity that I'm going to speak about today is the use of molds in the pottery studio. And we took existing forms or existing bowls and we used them as molds to create our own unique pottery. The work is absolutely amazing. This is something that we made with the advanced pottery and sculpture class. This is a complex form where it uses 2 bowls put together and then a 3rd bowl is applied to the top. Then we did a simple project with Pottery 1 where they created 2 identical bowls using existing mold forms.
Ms. Jones learned this technique from a class she took at NMC.
We learned about this technique through the Professor Mike Torres at NMC, and this is a technique that he uses with his introductory pottery students, and I decided to adapt it and make it appropriate for middle school age students.
We caught up with some of the students to see what they thought of this activity.
I did like this activity because I liked knowing that I didn't have to make the bowls from scratch.
I would want to do it again because it was easier than most of the other things, and I think I did better on it than other stuff, and it was still fun.
I thought this would be a really fun exploration, especially for students who have difficulty forming the bowls. This gave them a form to build around, and then they get to decorate it and embellish it however they choose. I would love to do this again next year. This was really successful. The kids did a wonderful job.
This has been Elise and Sophie reporting for Trojan TV.
Well, that concludes this episode of Trojan TV.
You can follow Trojan TV and the DMC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook by searching @EastDMC.
And don't forget to check out additional DMC and newspaper coverage on our website, The Link.
Have a great week, Trojans.
Bye. Great job on your first time anchoring. Well, that concludes this episode of Trojan TV.
You can follow Trojan TV and the DMC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook by searching @EastDMC.
And don't forget to check out additional DMC and newspaper coverage on our website, The Link. Oh. I thought Elena was going to say that for some reason.